Hello. Could I have a glass of tap water, please? A glass of tap water?
Yeah, of course you can. Anything for lunch?
No, that's it. Actually, could I make it two for my friend? Thanks. Thank you very much. Вода. Вода. Из-под крана. Из-под крана means from the tap. Кран is the tap. Из-под is out of. Pod under. That's pretty much just the way you say it. Oh, thank you very much. Big one. Whole pint of it.
Yeah, London provides.
Primis inter pares. We don't pay for shit.
London provides, right?
Privileged.
Royal Parks water.
Losses for them.
No, this is no. I mean, I generally try and not pay for water. So, most places in the UK will give you a cup of water for free.
Nice.
Some very arsy places won't, but you can usually argue the point. I find
You can sue them.
No, there isn't actually a law against it. It's just socially
Acceptable.
Yeah, it's just a social norm. If someone asks for water, you can.
Free glasses, by the way.
Yeah, it's not like the Italian espresso where they give you a little cup and you have to down it there and give it back.
€1, please. €1. Por favor.
But is that merely born of the fact that in Italian cafes you normally have to pay to sit down?
No, you don't have to pay to sit down. I mean, yeah, maybe there is a cover charge.
Yeah, there's this coperto system,
Coperto.
which is the pay to sit.
It's the Grissini price
Yeah.
on the table. Pretty much.
But like what I realise is well is like when I went to when I was in it, like you had to almost ask the cafe whether they charged the covered fee to sit down. Like when you went into places that were like, you know, is this really a cafe or is this like a restaurant? You had to ask whether they had a cover charge. Charges you. It's like some places do, some places don't.
Bear.
Or the Umbrian regional government. I have really no idea how we still got to go to that. It was
They spared no
fun with
expense.
the British contingent there.
They spared no expense.
Other than the fact they put us we were there in like a week when it was all like 37 degrees every day,
Uh-huh.
and we stayed an air conditioned room in the hotel. So
Oh yeah.
it was basically try and not lose more than 2 pints of sweat every night when you were trying to sleep.
Trying to sleep.
Yeah, it kind of went down to like 25 degrees overnight. It's kind of, you could just about sleep in that. And then, but yeah, basically as soon as you got up, just like get up, go to the air conditioned building and just hide in that all day.
Oh, there was an air-conditioned room.
But the actual event was held in like a local
Right.
school or university or something like that.
They only could put one air condition.
Yeah, so we had to just like hide in the air conditioned room most of the day just because it was so hot. I'm not really sure how do people just survive in this like free there being air conditioning? It's too hot to really do any kind of manual work or anything like that.
How do people in Africa live? I mean, shit.
But
Italy is not that bad in comparison.
But I mean, Africa, I don't think it's necessarily, no, but this is like, Africa is generally warm most of the time, but it's like the...
Warm.
But no, there was like really, like, 37 is like quite...
But it's more than Africa.
Yeah.
Really? It's just Umbria, that's not even Sicily. Right?
Yeah, but it was like during like some heat wave time last year.
Yeah.
No, but like it seems like too hot for you to like spend more than a few hours like outside if you were like farming or whatever, right?
Just go to Russia for the summer. It's perfect.
I thought Russia goes
25, 27.
Or is it you? But then don't all the Russians go to like Odessa or Bulgaria or something in the summer?
Nah, not all of them. I mean, depends. Like, I mean, St. Petersburg, like, you're already like on the sea, quote unquote. Like, yeah, you are. It's not exactly like a resort, but.
Do they go to Murmansk for the summer then?
I mean, a lot of the people have summer homes.
Dachas
The dachas. That's where they go.
Well, I thought the dacha was like a shed with a bit of farmland on it.
Yeah, it is, but I don't know. My dacha personally has like a river nearby it.
Your personal dacha.
My personal dacha, yeah. It's near the Ladoga.
Lake Ladoga.
Which is apparently the biggest in Europe.
Yeah, it's a big lake, that one.
Yeah. So you can go fishing there, you can swim. Yeah. I mean, not in the lake itself, we just have like a river nearby it, which is closer to home, so we just go there. It's plenty.
Why not go hang out in Smolensk or somewhere like that?
I mean, when you have a dacha, you kind of need, you need to like cut the grass.
Yeah.
You usually have some crops in there as well, so it's not that you can really go somewhere else.
What,
I mean, you can, but.
What, do you have some kartoshka?
Exactly, yeah. You have kartoshka, you have strawberries, you have cucumbers, you have peas, you have, what is it? What else do you have? Well, you have apples a lot. You have plums. You have kryzhownik, which is like. Kryzhownik is like it's like a wild. What is it? It's a wild grape, the one with the spines in it.
Like a gooseberry.
Yeah.
You get these things that are like a gooseberry, like a.
It's like a very big grape, but you don't make wine with it. You just eat it as a berry, and it has a different taste. It usually have like a much thick skin.
It might be a gooseberry, the same thing you get here.
Yeah, and it usually has spines, like a rose, but bigger. But quite tasty. Okay, so that, and then you have chernoplotka, which is like this black berry that is, I don't know, I need to get the translation for that. You can actually make wine with it.
It's slow. You know, like a slow is like a small. It's kind of like a small.
Well, they're like
oval shape, fairly small, and you like people put it in gin in this country.
Chernoplotka to English. Let's see if that works.
Does it work on the vocal translation?
Probably not.
Stream a parakeet today?
So there was.
Stream a parakeet.
Parrot. Rябина.
Oh, like blackcurrants then?
Yeah, I think it's blackcurrant then. Yeah, my grandpa, he found a way to make wine of it. It's kind of a rare thing. Still has the recipe. And everybody loved it because it's like very sweet.
Is he famous all around former Soviet Union now?
Yeah, no. I mean, it was a very, very limited supply and never been sold. Just like offered to guests, I guess. Yeah.
But then,
Hero of the Soviet
Union.
I
thought that you can't go back to your dacha now because you get drafted into.
Yeah, but not anymore. I'm too old now.
Too old for Kirov.
I think I'm too old now.
Too old to be shoved onto the Kirov for a while.
Yeah. AK to Afghanistan.
Afghanistan.
AK in the hand.
Go to Afghanistan.
Давай.
Mujahideen.
Up the mountains.
You're going on a nice holiday to Chechnya this
in a MBPP, whatever MBP.
BTR.
but tumbling inside the BTR.
No, now you'll be sent on a nice, you're just being sent on a nice sightseeing trip to Salisbury Cathedral, right?
Yeah, Salisbury Cathedral for a holiday. See the sights.
1 day holiday to Salisbury Cathedral.
We're big fans.
Yeah, brought some perfume as presents as well. To give to the local chemical weapons expert that we know there.
Perfume.
Perfuming the car door handles. I mean, like, really, like the fucking cheek of the Russian government to do that, right?
Oh, they feel like nothing can stop them. They're used to it at home. Yeah.